Hello and welcome to another episode of Goa365's Assembly Audit. I am Glenn Costa and with me are Samip Bab Narvikar, journalist, and Elvis Bab Gomes, politician, today previous bureaucrat. I was just telling him before the show, I think maybe he should go back to the IAS cadre. They are all waiting for him. But anyway, that is a different off the thing topic. So, Bab, कितें हे आता 2-3 दिवसांनी कितें इश्यू येयले जनरल ओवरऑल दिवया तेन्ना मागीर डिटेल्स डिस्कस करून जाता.
ओवरऑल म्हणल्यार आतां 2 वीक्स जाले, सेकंड वीक आयज सोंपता. तर एक म्हणटा तशी एक इंट्रस्टींग अशी काय हे येवंक ना, पूण पळोवंक जाल्यार ओपोजिशन मातशें खंय हे पडल्यात, पळोवंक गेल्या कडले इश्यूज आसात ते. बट मेन खंय इश्यू आसा पळय थंयसर शिवर शॉर्ट खंय तरी बरो एक शो एक केला पळोवंक गेल्यार. तर मेन एक टॉपीक आसलो तो TCP Vishwajit Rane refused to give the answer to the written question to the LAQ, saying that the matter is sub judice in the court. So the Viresh Borkar, who was on the forefront of taking up these matters, so he said only section 35A is sub judice. Rest of the issues are not sub judice to the court. He said, correct. I just asked the details of the TCP board members. Who are the board members in it? The TCP board is not sub judice. So subjudice सांगून तुम्ही कित्याक बाकीचे दिता? So there was a big issue. They rushed to the well of the house. Even all the opposition members kneeled before them. So this was the big issue. Then the speaker gave the ruling on the second day, saying on the last day before the assembly on 7th. So 8th August is the last day.
Thursday.
Thursday. All the replies to the LAQs will be given, which were said they were sub judice. So the another issue was. We saw. No, but
Samir, just to interrupt, Kal with the demands. Yesterday also demands was on TCP and thing. Now there one thing I was like, he said you go and do whatever.
You do.
I was like,
yeah. So during this TCP issue only. So
and how the opposition just kept quiet about it.
I kept quiet. Even the minister said, "तुम काय द्यायला ITI घालात आपण दिना." So this was the what
the opposition
did not make any noise about that. ITI घालात means what? नाल्यार assembly करता तुम्ही कित्याक ITI घालपाची जाल्यार.
आमचे बरे बोलचाले.
Yes. मागीर एक इश्यू जालो तो मागीर दुसरे एका Viresh was marshalled out of the assembly where he raised the issue of person of Goan origin. So CM said the person of Goan origin has already been defined as a official gazette notification. The person born before 1961 they have defined. So if you define, where is the law? Said you need a law for this. So he was marshalled out there. So now the issue of green sets came. The green sets issue was raised before, saying government is not recovered 4,000 crores of the green sets from the coal companies. So the issue came today also. And there was big ruckus. The opposition rushed to the well of the house. They raised the slogan that Goan amka koso naka. The assembly got adjourned for the 10 minutes. And yesterday there was a big bill, a very important bill, that house regularization. So there was amendment to the Goa land revenue. So the major decision was 4,000 square meters 400. Of land. 400 square meters of land. In government Mokaso and Alvara in Sattari, Bicholi, Kepe and Kankund will be given to will be regularized fully. Beyond 400 meters you have to pay back to the government. So this was the bill passed yesterday. There was a ruckus among the opposition saying that this will favor from people from Odisha, Bihar, who have settled this 15 years ago. So the CM saying this will only benefit 90% of Goans. So this was the main topics we saw in these 2 weeks of assembly time.
Thanks, Samir. Elvis Bab, now what I want to know from you is basically on this TCP thing, because I've seen you making your videos and whatever one man show type of a thing. That second thing, and on the regularization part, because see. I disagree a little bit with the opposition, and I agree also, because see, Mokaso land and a lot of the land that I agree with, but some of the other land where people have built houses on government land and along the highways, and also starting off with TCP, because that why I want to bring you on to this also, because you've been on both sides of the fence here, so you should know exactly how the government, at least how the bureaucracy works, and how your opposition works and how the government works. Sorry for putting spot directly like this, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, So, see, I'll take it like this.
Whatever wrong you do, you get rewarded for that in due course of time. Yeah, listen to me. आज एक गोंयकार जर एक कोण घर बांदूंक सोदता, who has no land. See, historically, if you see, many Goans never owned any land.
No, many.
Okay, before liberation, they had no privilege of having a part of a parcel of land. Post liberation, also governments hardly did anything for those who really don't have land. And आज सुद्धा कितलेचशे अशे गोंयकार आसा जांच्या नांवार कांयच ना. ओके, सो ताणे ती धाडस करूंक ना की खंय तरी वचून आपलें कितें तरी घर बांदतलो काय 400 स्क्वेअर मीटर 500 स्क्वेअर मीटर हाडप करतलो, ही धाडस करूंक ना म्हणून दे आर आउट ऑफ द पर्व्यू ऑफ दिस. नो, सो कोणे कोणे इलिगॅलिटी केला मुणकार बी म्हणल्यार कितें ताका कायदे आसा. दॅट मच डायमेन्शन, तितलेच 200 स्क्वेअर मीटर 400 स्क्वेअर मीटर. ओके, दॅट इज बाय लॉ. आता हे लॉ हाडूंक सोदता, दॅट इज फॉर वोट बँक पॉलिटिक्स. आय विल कंप्लीट वॉट आय बिगॅन विथ. एक गोंयकार जर घर बांदूंक सोदता, ताचे कडेन घर ना, तो बाबडो खंयच्यान तरी पयशे जमयतलो आनी एक प्लॉट घेतलो. इट कॉस्ट हिम मनी, देन ही विल गो फॉर रजिस्ट्रेशन. दॅट कॉस्ट हिम मनी. ओके, लिगल आपल्या नांवार करतलो, पार्टिशन करतलो, म्युटेशन करतलो, थंय ब्रायब दिवपाक जाय, सगळे कडेन ब्रायब करून तो फायनली अमके कडेन पावता. मागीर तो टीसी बीन घालता प्लॅन लिगली करूंक गेल्यार, थंय बी ताका ब्रायब बी दिवन कितें तरी करून ताका प्लॅन अप्रूव्ह जाता. मागीर तो पंचायतीन नाल्यार म्युन्सिपालिटीन घालता. सो देर ऑल्सो ही एंड्स अप पेईंग मनी. And after paying so much money, his counterpart who has done nothing but brazenly gone and occupied some land and put up a structure, he has not paid anything. He एदी मोठी disadvantage पै केल्या. How is it justified, you tell me? And those who have never done that illegality, how is it justified that they are landless today? So this is the crux of the issue. It is not as simple as this ki ye 400 square meter दितले कायदे पास करतले. It has to go through the legal test, and there are several people who will definitely challenge this.
Constitutionally,
okay, they will challenge it. कित्याक तुमची ही पळय डिस्पॅरिटी वोट बँक पॉलिटिक्साक लागून हाडून भरता तुम्ही, हाडून मानता. 2014 म्हणटा. व्हॉट गॅरंटी इज दॅट टुमॉरो यू विल से 2025?
What evidence? Yeah.
And what evidence is there? कांयच ना तुमच्याकडे. तुम्ही यू आर बुलडोजिंग पंचायत. तुम्ही आजकाल एक स्टेटमेंट घाला मिनिस्टरांनी, पंचायत डोंट फॉलो इन लाईन, आय विल टेक ऍक्शन अगेन्स्ट देम. हाऊ यू कॅन टेक ऍक्शन अगेन्स्ट देम? दे आर कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल बॉडीज. यू आर ऑल्सो अ कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल बॉडी. सो हांव कितें म्हणटा,
only CM is constitutional. Other ministers are not constitutional.
Cabinet form. It's a cabinet form. It is a cabinet. These are all, you know, it is a collective responsibility of everybody. आणि आता जे सांगला समीर बाबान की मिनिस्टर म्हणटा आय विल नॉट आन्सर. हाका कितें म्हणपाचें?
What is that?
This is not arrogance.
In the assembly.
In the assembly, dictatorship. Parliamentary democracy with a dictatorship is on full display here.
No, but what was the opposition doing, yaar?
Forget the opposition. What is the chief minister doing?
Chief
It
minister is
is
speaker.
as the head of government. It is his responsibility. ताणे मिनिस्टराक बसोवपाक शकता तो. He can take
He
over
has
and
the guts.
answer it.
I don't
Answer
know.
it.
Has he got the guts? You think?
It's not about guts.
Okay.
It's not about guts.
Okay.
It's about certain decorums which have to be followed. People have elected these people to be there. People have not elected them to take such kind of answers. That is my humble
I
suggestion.
agree.
Yes.
I agree. Now, another one thing I would like to say also. Now, see, now Goans, Goans normally don't break the law so easily unless they are pushed. But today, I think it is time that we also, what I agree with what Viresh said, hadap korpache. Now I know that Samip also is having an issue like this. I'm also having an issue, a little bit of an issue like this. Are people, they come, they build, forget, they build illegally and then they make business out of that thing.
Not only that, Glenn, not only that.
Yeah, but wait, they do business out of it. On top of that, if you go to say something, dadagiri, tujhat kode.
And all that is rewarded.
Yeah.
All that is rewarded
So
by the
why,
government.
what stops us from doing it?
Exactly.
This is our land, no? I don't know, Elvis.
म्हाका
As of
एकूच
date, at least it is
म्हाका
ours.
एकूच add करपाक
Yeah,
जाय.
add कर. I think
एकूच add करपाक जाय. तुम्ही पळयला काल केन्ना तरी
both of us
discussion.
come from an area which is like everybody wants to hurt up on land.
Exactly. हांव कितें म्हणटा आतां पळय कालचें एक व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट which you have missed out.
What?
लँड रेकॉर्ड्सान एंट्री घालप की आपल्या घर आसा म्हणून where there is no house
Yes, yes.
आणि नो पनिशमेंट.
Yes.
तो रेव्हेन्यू मिनिस्टर म्हणटा वी हॅव टेकन एक्शन टू रिव्हर्स those
But now,
entries.
what about those government servants and all that who have done?
That is
all
what I'm saying. So that means you can tamper with government records just like nobody's
So
business.
now it's come out officially. Probably it must have
But
been
action
happening
where
for so long.
action where there are so many authorities in the land survey department. They should have been targeted now. Who has done this? How can somebody tamper in land records? But तुम्ही कितें करतले फाल्यां? Today my land record also is not secure. How can this such a state be? Very, very. हांव खरंच गोंयकारांक सांगता, तुमच्या आज जाग्याचे सर्वे प्लॅनान सुद्दां तुम्ही चेक करा, somebody would have put some structure there which is not existing,
sold, no, so many
which is not existing at site.
Somebody would have been sold. No, actually now I have this I have like somebody from your South Goa only, he's come on this show a couple of times. Young boy, he starts off his videos with Uta Re Goinkara. The point is, I think I don't know. Now, Sabi, to me, like we are from one side of town. Where all this happening on a regular basis. He किती म्हणून चाललं तू सांग मला.
So the issue is 2014 पयलींची घरां लिगलायज जातली ओके, बट जे गोंयकार बाबा मेहनत करतात, फ्लॅट घेवन इन्स्टॉलमेंट फारीक करतात, तांकां दिसता आमी हे अल्ले करूंक नासले, कितें वायट जावपाचें काय म्हणून.
बरें जावपाचें काय बरें जावपाचें.
आनी आमी म्हणटा हांगासर बेश्टे फ्लॅट घेता, आमकां प्लॉट घेवपाक कळना. यू टेक द इश्यू ऑफ हावसिंग बोर्ड. The housing board has announced auction of 3 residential complex, one in Bicholi, one in Sankol, and one in somewhere I don't know. But if you see the rate, the minimum bidding price is something around 30 lakhs to 40 lakhs is the minimum bidding amount. I'm saying, okay, for 2 BHK flat. बीड कोण जाय ती क्या करू. देर इज नो कॅपिंग फॉर द बिडिंग.
There is no capping.
अरे फाल्यां कितें तो हेच जातलोच मरे. इट्स और मार्केट रेट ओनली.
It's an open bidding also.
Open bidding.
Anybody
It's
can
open
bid
bidding.
from all over
अरे
India.
the main soul and whole issue of the housing board was to provide affordable housing to the needy Goans. Only needy Goans. So if you do this system of auctioning and all with the minimum bidding price of 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs or 2 BHK,
30 lakhs.
minimum bidding price, you can auction below. It's depend upon the square meter area of a flat, of a 2 BHK flat. Okay, and the income limit is you cannot take in the auction bid if your income is below 2.50 lakhs. This is the income criteria.
I've been there. That's
Yeah, so
it makes me laugh.
Yeah. So I called that director, said this is almost touching to the market price of this thing, like other builders and all, real estate prices. So she told me, no, we are just first checking the prices with sub registrar office, then we are
These are the rates in the sub-regional office.
yeah. So accordingly we placed that bidding amounts and all. So the issue was also raised by the premiership only, and CM said those who
issue was raised by premiership.
Yeah, issue was, happens to be So the issue was raised by the premiership.
Anyway,
so CM said those who has a residence certificate of 30 years they can apply. So I don't think the 30 years that ceiling is much too less for the Goan.
Should be of that way. I think now we looks like this Viresh's Pogo bill is the only solution for Goan.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's a
whatever it is,
debatable topic.
It's a very touchy point. आणि समीरान काढला तो हाऊसिंग बोर्ड लँड. हाऊसिंग बोर्ड लँड as per हाऊसिंग बोर्ड ऍक्ट म्हणून असा, त्याच्या प्रमाणे आणि काय जाय ना, इट इज जस्ट एट विल. तितलेच न्ही, I have come across.
You were there in that?
Yeah, I was there. But that time it was restricted to mostly. See, it is housing.
Yeah.
Basically housing. खूपशे सरकारान त्यांना प्रॉपर्टी लाटूनय उडयल्ल्यो आसा, आणि आज म्हाका आयकूंक येता की मोठ्या प्रमाणान ऑन अ व्हेरी बिग स्केल now Samir is talking about auctioning of flats and all that.
They don't think complex.
It doesn't remain at that. Big parcels of land have been usurped for uses which are other than housing. Many of the top ranking politicians have taken it for their use. They call it institutional use or whatever.
I know, schools and colleges.
Big chunks of
land. In our land it is.
Our land it was. Now if you go to Porvori, the land was acquired then at a rate of 5 rupees per square meter. Okay, तुम्ही जर असे land हडप करपाक गेले जाल्यार हे ना. Now when we talk about the cess, 4,000 crores cess, government has no will to collect it. The law mandates that it has to be collected, and if you evade that tax, you are not punished. This is the system that is prevalent in Goa. As to an crime,
it's a central law. Green cess is a central law.
Whatever law is a law. State law or central law.
No, it's not a state law.
Whatever law, but law, when it is disobeyed, you get rewarded. But day may come when this will be waived off. 4,000 crores. As I'll tell you one more thing. Casinos in Goa. reply
500 crore something dues.
ना 350 crores का कितें तरी. इन अदर वर्ड्स तुम्ही कझिनो कंपनीक 350 crore लोन दिला इंटरेस्ट फ्री तुमच्याकडे दवरा. इट इज लायक गव्हर्नमेंट एडवान्सिंग इन द लोन.
44 crores मरे.
अरे 350 crore जे पब्लिक वेलफेअराक ट्रेजरीन येवपाक जाय आसले, that is now in the hands of the casino owners, so they are enjoying the funds. So what prevents the government from enforcing? Where is the enforcement?
You should know what prevents the government from enforcing.
Yeah, but
Let's not discuss.
that is exactly
it's a live show, but my only issue is like this. Now, for example, my issue is like this. Now, lots of these businessmen are coming, like IPP, all that. Lot of these businessmen are coming in. They promise these hotels are being given outside our land with our money. They are built. They are being given to outsiders. This IPP has got thousands and thousands. They said they will promote and give what do you say jobs to people out of time. So I'm just finishing these off. Now film cities are coming. How many? Now tell me one thing: are Goans only fit to work as drivers and peons and all in this? Which of the GMs and which of the big managers and all these pharma companies and hotels and all are Goans? I would like to see this. Anyway, this is a little off topic, but this is my point. Goa is for Goans. Now whether you're 15-20 years, you be a Goan, you don't bring other people in, and then the Babu says nobody wants to work at 15,000, then get them to raise the salaries. Yeah? Why they're keeping the salaries at such a low rate? Pharma companies are earning crores and crores of money. For whom it is? Anyway, we are a little off topic. Thanks a lot, Samir Bab, and thanks a lot, Elvis Bab. We will continue this discussion somewhere, because ultimately, boss, if we cannot do something here in Goa for us, for Goa, then I don't know what is happening. We will be Heathrow Airport like doing, I don't want to say because people will abuse you. Thank you. I'm Glenn Costa, and this is Assembly Audit for today. We will see you on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Keep watching.